With the iPhone 16e at last shown, our attention now is on Apple's next flagship, the iPhone 17 series. Even although the anticipated release date is still months away, the rumor mill is already whirlingly active. The most recent comes from well-known Apple leaker Sonny Dickson, who uploaded images on X Sunday showing a purportedly iPhone 17 Pro Max covered in a MagSafe case. Word is that Apple intends to completely redesign the rear of the phone, albeit precisely how is still unknown. These most recent images point to the camera module maybe being dispersed over the phone's width, as last week's front-page tech leak indicated. The iPhone 17 Pro Max moves the LED flash, microphone, and LiDAR scanner over to the other side, while keeping the triangle camera configuration as previously. The end effect is a rectangular camera bar akin to Google's Pixel series, including the Pixel 9. Along with the all-new, shockingly tiny iPhone 17 Air, the iPhone 17 Pro is rumored to feature the same camera bar. Strangely, Apple has opted to keep the iPhone 17's and iPhone 17 Plus's present design. Perhaps this helps to make its premium handsets more clearly identifiable than their rivals. It's a very hefty camera module as it runs the whole length of the phone's back, which would undoubtedly set it out even among the greatest iPhones. Based on these images, it's impossible to tell whether Apple has decreased the dynamic island, as we've heard in earlier speculations, something iPhone users have desired for since the debut of Apple's selfie camera area. At least one leaker has suggested the iPhone 17 Pro Max would receive a smaller dynamic island owing to the use of a meta-lens design for Face ID. This sort of flat lens employs meta-surfaces to concentrate light as opposed to the curved lenses normally employed in phones to bend light toward the image sensor. Next, the future Apple iPhone 17 debut is planned in September 2025, and it will likely include many new specifications and features, including both hardware and software. Both the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro Max are likely to feature design changes, improved cameras, and greater AI capabilities. So, in case you were curious about what they may wind up carrying in order to base your purchase choice on, here is everything you need to know about these future handsets. iPhone 17 vs iPhone 17 Pro Max, launch, display, chip, and more. Notably, Apple fans are eager to hear more about the likely anti-reflective display and new technology like the A19 chipset. Let us briefly recap what we may anticipate from these models. Apple is introducing some design tweaks to the iPhone 17. A new horizontal camera system is likely to replace the vertical one that has been employed previously. Likely the Pro Max will still have its premium, sturdy appearance. The elegant appearance will blend metal and glass for both phones. The displays might also feature an anti-reflective coating, boosting visibility under sunshine and adding an additional scratch-resistant layer. Some sources claim that the iPhone 17 will feature a 6.3-inch screen, while the Pro Max may have an even larger 6.9-inch display. Both versions will include promotion technology and a smooth 120 Hz refresh rate. For the iPhone 17 series, there will likely be substantial camera advancements. For crisper selfies and greater performance in low light, the front camera will be boosted up to 24 megapixels. iPhone 17 may sport a 48 megapixels primary sensor on the rear cameras and a 12 megapixels ultra-wide sensor with 2x zoom. Meanwhile, the Pro Max is said to contain a triple camera, all 48 megapixels, for superior quality photographs. Both the iPhone 17 and iPhone 17 Pro Max are said to be powered by the A19 processor, developed using 3nm technology for quicker and more efficient performance. However, it does not normally happen since the basic version frequently ends up employing a boosted, but previous year's CPU. Also crucially, Apple does end up putting out a new processor with the new iPhone in a bid to capture the fastest smartphone in the world title. The iPhone 17 regular model will likely contain 8 gigs of RAM, while the iPhone 17 Pro Max might have 12 gigs. These advancements might lead to smarter AI features, such as greater Siri skills and better multitasking. The projected debut may still be some 8 months off, but we're already hearing several leaks and speculations about the Apple iPhone 17, and the newest tip from those in the know claims the cameras on the Pro and Pro Max variants may receive both downgrades and enhancements. According to acknowledged tipster Digital Chat Station, the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max will feature a triple lens 48 megapixels plus 48 megapixels plus 48 megapixels camera on the back, a leap in megapixels from the triple lens 48 megapixels plus 48 megapixels plus 12 megapixels camera fitted to the rear of the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max. That's the improvement, but the drawback is that the main 48MP camera is believed to have a 1/1.3-inch sensor rather than a 1/1.28-inch sensor, a minor loss in size. Generally speaking, the bigger the sensor the better, since it's able to catch more light and more information in whatever it is you're taking a shot of. Rumors regarding the telephoto camera receiving an update from 12 megapixels to 48 megapixels have actually been going around since last year, but this is the first we've heard about the main camera having a reduced sensor size. Given for how much impact the changes in sensor size and megapixel rating will make, it's impossible to predict, particularly given present-day phones apply so much image processing to photographs and movies after they've been shot. The physical gear conducting the capture is only partially responsible for image and clip quality. If the main camera sensors on the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max are indeed going to be smaller, it may free up some space for other components, like a bigger battery or a more powerful communications chipset. This specific rumor doesn't mention anything about what may happen to the cameras on the basic iPhone 17. As our iPhone 16 review will tell you, the current model and the iPhone 16 Plus feature a dual-lens 48 megapixels plus 12 megapixels camera arrangement on the rear, and it's probable there could be changes here too. Perhaps you might even want to wait until 2026 and the iPhone 18. There's been rumors that the device would contain a variable aperture on the cameras of the Pro and Pro Max variants, providing better low-light images and greater control over depth of focus. Next, 5 expected changes in iPhone 17 Pro. 1. New design and camera layout. In case you liked the previous one, be prepared for a surprising shift in the appearance of the camera design on the rear. The iPhone 17 Pro may do away with the vertical arrangement of cameras that had been a characteristic of Apple's smartphone and feature a horizontal camera configuration instead, the information claimed. However, other experts are estimating the change would be quite minimal and the previous appearance will stay to some extent. Another huge change may be that Apple ditches the titanium frame in favor of aluminum. 2. Upgraded camera system. The appearance may vary, but the performance may likely be increased over the prior versions. You might anticipate 48 megapixels fusion, ultra-wide, tetraprism telephoto lenses. For all those who adore selfies, the front camera is anticipated to receive a boost up to 24 megapixels from the 12 megapixels sensor on current models. 3. A 19 Pro chip. Whenever a new iPhone is announced, Apple attempts to take the quickest smartphone around moniker for themselves. It will be seeking to do it this time too with the iPhone 17 Pro. It is likely to be powered by the A19 Pro processor with 2 nanometer advances. The iPhone 17 Pro is undoubtedly likely to be the quickest iPhone ever. And given the historical stumbles on the topic, it is projected to provide considerably enhanced AI functions. 4. Better battery life and faster charging. With the newest processor on board, battery life is likely to gain a little bump. This might easily be despite the considerably enhanced, yet fuel-hungry AI component. Faster wired and MagSafe charging rates are promised also in contrast to the earlier generation. The next iPhone may possibly include a battery that is easy to take out. 5. iOS 19 with AI features. The iPhone 17 Pro will make its debut with the newest software, iOS 19. The same will be previewed in June 2025, but will be introduced in the fall of 2025 with the next iPhones. Among other updates, Siri is slated to get a makeover. Now we examine how the iPhone 17 Air is predicted to be. So, somewhere between 5.5mm and 6mm thick, which will make it the thinnest iPhone to date. That size doesn't include the camera hump, which might be bigger to fit the single 48 megapixel back camera reported for the handset. Apple will offer the iPhone 17 Air alongside the basic iPhone 17, the iPhone 17 Pro, and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. We are not anticipating an iPhone 17 Plus this year, with the iPhone 17 Air basically replacing it in the lineup. Early speculations stated the iPhone 17 Air might be as costly or more expensive than the iPhone 17 Pro, but more current evidence indicates it will be more expensive than the iPhone 17, but not as pricey as the iPhone 17 Pro and iPhone 17 Pro Max. In terms of size, reports claim the iPhone 17 Air will feature a 6.6-inch display, which would position it in between the iPhone 17 and the iPhone 17 Pro Max in size. As noted, it will feature a single-lens rear camera, and Apple might be aiming for a horizontal bar-like camera hump at the back. The iPhone 17 Air is rumored to include a 120Hz ProMotion display, and it will be coupled with Apple's 5G modem. Other enhancements include an A19 processor, Wi-Fi 7, and a more sophisticated display material that can better stand up to drops and scratches. Apple aims to promote the iPhone 17 Air with an emphasis on appearance rather than inside specifications. It won't feature the top-of-the-line components like the iPhone 17 Pro versions, but the innovative look may be a pull. Apple is working on A19 and A19 Pro CPUs for the iPhone 17 series, and the iPhone 17 Air will have the A19 chip. Rumors say that all iPhone 17 models will incorporate a vapor chamber heatsink to boost thermal performance. Vapor chambers operate by dispersing head uniformly over a wider surface, eliminating heat throttling and guaranteeing constant performance. The iPhone 17 Air is believed to include 8GB RAM, which is the RAM in current iPhone 16 versions. 8GB RAM is adequate for Apple Intelligence. With limited internal space owing to the trimmed-down design, the iPhone 17 Air will feature only a single-lens back camera. Rumors claim it will feature the same 48-megapixel wide camera that's in the iPhone 16 models. If the iPhone 17 Air just has a single-lens back camera, it will not be capable of shooting spatial video or spatial images unless Apple has a new technology in mind for collecting this sort of material. All iPhone 17 versions might include a 24-megapixel front-facing camera with a 6-element lens. The iPhone 17 Air is likely to be one of the first iPhones that will employ an Apple-designed 5G modem chip. Apple's modem will be capable of theoretical 5G download rates of up to 4 GB per second, which is slower than Qualcomm modems in current iPhones. The chip also won't enable the fastest wave 5G, and it will be restricted to sub-6 GHz speeds. For other iPhone 17 variants, Apple intends to continue to employ Qualcomm processors. It's simply the iPhone 17 Air that will have the Apple processor. The iPhone 17 Air will contain an Apple-designed Bluetooth and Wi-Fi chip that supports Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 5.3. The chip is distinct from the Apple-designed 5G modem that will also be included. The iPhone 17 Air is reported to feature a 6.6-inch display, which indicates it will be bigger than the iPhone 17 but smaller than the iPhone 17 Pro Max. While there were reports that the iPhone 17 Air may include a trimmed-down dynamic island, Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo does not anticipate substantial changes to the dynamic island. So, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting tech news and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.